Hola, buenas noches a todos y bienvenidos una noche más. Hoy vamos a probar The Invincible, un videojuego desarrollado en base al cómic de Lem. ¿Cómo se llamaba este hombre? ¿Lem?
No me quedé con el nombre.
Lo tengo por aquí. Stanisław Lem, que suena un poco ruso, ¿no? Vamos a ver cómo es un juego de ciencia ficción narrativo, de estos de ciencia ficción retro. Lo que supuestamente es en los años 50, pero con muchas cosas futuristas y demás. Así que vamos a probar a ver qué tal está. Vamos a enseñaros solo la primera 90 minutos y a ver qué es lo que nos ofrece este juego. Supuestamente este juego tiene distintas opciones en las que dependiendo de que hagamos una cosa u otra va a ir variando la historia. Buenas noches, Lena. Por las remotas regiones del espacio viaja la libélula.
Es el Dragonfly.
Casi es Firefly.
Ya.
La mancomunidad interplanetaria. Buenas noches, Pepe.
Buenas noches, Pepe.
Finaliza después de visitar muchos mundos y explorar numerosos planetas. Bien. La cinemática del principio es potente. A ver, están haciendo homenaje al cómic, supongo. Está basado en un cómic. Un mineral muy raro y valioso. Joder, vaya precio, ¿no?
Qué bien. Pues ahora voy a casa otra vez. ¿Ves?
Los hibernadores. Si se ha ido el carajo el directo.
No.
Vale, entonces solo en mi móvil.
Déjame mirar YouTube. No, es YouTube.
¿Es YouTube?
Sí.
Vale, pues YouTube se ha ido al carajo.
Twitch va bien. Ahora ya volvió.
Sí, ya volvió, sí. ¡Socorro!
Help. I
Help
need help.
me.
Base, would you please answer me? Are you there? Hello? Koval?
Hello.
Merritt? I saw you a second ago. I think. Dragonfly, come in. My head is killing me. I don't know what I'm doing here. Where I am exactly. Someone answer me, god damn it.
Ya empezamos con los...
¿Qué coño ya? Contesta.
Con los tacos.
Al menos tú no tienes ninguna pierna. Eso mismo iba a decir yo. Eso mismo iba a decir yo, ¿ves?
I can walk. Where's everyone gone? Why isn't one answering me?
Qué bien, tengo mi mochilita aquí al lado.
¿Y qué tal te va?
No muy bien.
Bollocks!
Uy, chispas.
Base? I heard you for a moment. My receiver's dead, but the transmitter may still be working.
Me hace gracia que tenga dos cables, uno para mandar y otro para recibir.
Me hace gracia cómo se ve el micrófono. Vale.
That's enough for several hours.
Qué bien, joder, qué bien. Bueno,
Damn it, I've lost my beacon. Where is it?
que es súper cutre.
Ya te digo.
Me
Just
encanta.
like I thought. Nothing.
Es un radar muy chungo.
I'm on my own. The beacon can't be detected either.
La verdad es que lo parece.
We
Lo
took
siento, parece
notes.
todo.
Are we on Regis 3? Doesn't ring any bells. And my crew have no way to tell me. So I report that I have no recollection of this planet. The last thing I remember. Hang on.
Ya se volvió a joder
We
YouTube.
closed the research cycle.
¿Y qué va
We
bien?
were already already in
De putísima
hibernation.
madre, va, sí.
Flying back. Is my blackout a side
Nos vamos a
effect
ir para
of
cama y va a
this
seguir el
confusion?
directo todavía en YouTube.
How bizarre. For some reason, our crew split into two groups. The first one set up camp. I wonder if I was with them. Or am I on my way there? Both groups landed in the same place. We took two landers to the surface. We don't usually do this. Maybe the first one broke. The first group explored the ocean with no biologist. That's weird. And the other one,
Todo raro.
just me, took a different route. Leading to... Right. I was heading straight to the camp.
Top priority, get to the camp.
You must be somewhere near. I can't just wait here. I just need to get a sense of my surroundings. Landmarks. Well done, past me. You didn't disappoint after all. Oh, I
Bien
sound
hecho,
like...
chica.
I need to stop doing this.
¿Una loca?
I'm looking for something that resembles a dog.
Hostia puta con los prismáticos. Eso parece un perro.
A specific structure, which does not resemble any canine.
¿Cómo que no? Boca, dientes.
Parece como mucho un cocodrilo.
I'm checking another object, which also doesn't match.
Abajo era.
Focus.
Espera. Ah, ahí está.
Hombre, eso sí es un perrito.
Sí.
Bingo!
Claramente.
I found the dog! We have the first one.
Vale, el needle lo tengo bastante claro.
Creo que ya lo vimos, sí.
Sí.
I called Needle.
Y el croco también.
¿Ves? ¿Ves cómo era un cocodrilo? Ya lo dije.
Right. It resembles the eye of a needle. I report that I have established my position. Time to hit the road.
Vale, estamos ahí, chupi. Ya sabemos dónde coño estamos.
Me encanta el mapa.
Sí, es súper putrillo. Ay, que puedes pintar. Se nota que no me he roto nada, ¿sí? Puedo sacar el mapa cuando quiera, ¿no? O sea, que ya estoy ahí. ¿Y dónde cojones tengo que ir?
No sé. Al campamento.
¿Ese es el campamento?
¿Era por la ruta esa gigantesca? No sé.
A ver, espera. Estamos aquí. Eso lo sabemos. Campamento está aquí. O sea que
Ajá.
me imagino que yendo por aquí, ¿no? Uy. Ah, que puedo andar ahí, joder, qué maravilla. A ver, que hay una cosa. No será mi
Dropped
baliza, ¿no?
equipment. I must have hit the ground pretty hard. A metal detector.
Oh, madre mía. Aquí todo lo hacen
Todo
pequeñito.
súper portátil.
Sí, sí, todo lo hacen pequeñito, ¿eh?
Won't be pleased. More equipment to repair. The detector's dead. Guess I shouldn't just leave it like this. Broken or not. I'm in a canyon, which doesn't make it easy to navigate. I hope the data's trustworthy and you're close by.
Pero teóricamente debería de ir entre el coco. No. Sí, entre la aguja y el cocodrilo. Para ir por aquí. O sea, por ahí.
Joder, no es verdad que te tires por el suelo, ¿eh?
Huh. There's water on this desert planet.
Líquido desconocido, hombre, tanto como llamarlo agua, entonces.
Another liquid that did not allow the biocenosis to form. Won't be easy to replenish drinking supplies. Not without tests. Filtration, as we all remember. Third rule.
La tercera regla está recordando.
¿Un flashback?
I was about to.
¿Desde cuando se despertó?
Already awake. Good.
¿Te ataca el tiempo?
I've
Sí,
been
lo sé.
conscious for a while. It's fine. I can go.
Not too fast. Otherwise, we'll be picking you up off the floor. Now, try to get up slowly.
Dr. Gorski doesn't look so well.
How are you holding up, Gorski? Don't get up just yet. Is it really so hard for you to remember a couple of simple rules?
I have to stretch my legs.
Pregunta a Pepe en qué planeta
Hibernate
está
will do
supuestamente.
that. Just sit for a while.
AX3. Creo que era AX3. No.
Here.
Ahora te lo digo cuando saque el mapa.
And remember the third rule.
Yes, I
O
know.
Regnis 3
Stay
o algo así.
hydrated.
¿Algo 3?
Sí, el 3 estoy seguro que sí.
Always the first one to get up. I don't know how you do it, Merritt.
It's a matter of habit. After so many cycles of cryogenic sleep, one either gets used to it or becomes a tortoise.
Esto me recuerda un poco a Alien, ¿no?
Koval, will you help me here?
Más o menos.
Cuando se
Sure,
levantan.
I'm coming.
Esta se va para abajo,
This is
¿verdad?
not our system. Has anyone noticed we're in the wrong place?
Koval, it's not a good time.
Yasna, look for yourself. This is not the right planet.
You shouldn't be walking yet. Koval, could you stop it?
I'm telling you, we woke up in the wrong place.
Yes, we heard you. Enough of this, Yasna.
Crew,
Astrogator.
debating chamber in 15 minutes. This can't be good.
Guess we'll find out. But first, here, hold on to it and remember.
Rastreador.
Oh, I have something on the tracker. I assume it's no one from the crew, so perhaps it's my beacon.
Qué guay. Me encanta.
Esta última tecnología.
Regis 3 es. ¿Cómo se acerca?
Warm. Getting warmer.
Ah, Liz, ahí está.
Got you. I found it. Look for me on your trackers. I think I see our ship. You're not leaving without me, are you?
Creo que está loca.
¿Por? Mira cómo se menea.
I found a way out of the valley, leading more or less towards the camp. But I can't go this way.
Pero es un saltito, mujer. Ah, que no sabe saltar.
Tiene trastornadas las piernas todavía.
Pues... A ver por dónde cojones voy. Bueno, iré por aquí entonces. La música es
Okay.
totalmente de los antiguas, ¿eh? Que
La
me parece un
verdad
poco
es que sí.
ochentera.
All right. No time
Vale, lo de correr mucho o sprintar mucho no le sienta muy bien por lo que veo. Vale, ese es el camino por el que quería ir, creo, ¿no? Yo quería ir por ahí, sí.
Uy,
Sí que sí. ¿Qué pasa?
nada, decía que he caído.
If this area is volcanically active, ash outbursts and extreme temperature changes may explain the extinction of local fauna and flora. But it's all just too idyllic. There's no dust in the air. The sky is clear, and the soil looks like laterite to me. Perhaps not highly fertile, but not entirely barren.
Pedazo de tormenta.
On some planets, such storms last for
Pues sí.
several hundred days. I hope it's not one of them.
Es bonito. A ver, un poco árido, pero ya me entiendes. La panorámica es bastante bonita. Pero por aquí, a ver si hay algo por aquí abajo. Y le entra el cabezón por aquí.
Creo que va rozando el casco un poco, pero bueno.
Yo creo que también, pero bueno.
Time to go.
Vamos a ver qué dice el... mira cómo avanzó.
Oh, bright sun, the night in for my leg, and not inviting, too heavy.
¿Por qué coño no...?
Bright sun, night is not
No entiendo
No
por qué
sé, igual es porque está cantando todavía, yo qué sé.
Telémetro.
awkward while we're running barefoot.
No tengo nada claro. Ah, espera.
I can already see the camp. Over 400 meters in a straight line. I see you. Can you hear me? I just need to get down from here.
Hombre, esto no tiene pinta de bajar, pero... Ahora sí.
Great. A route that won't break my neck. I hope.
Pues empieza.
Voy.
Va a resbalar, ¿no?
No, ya va a tirarse. Ah, joven.
Okay. I'm at the bottom. Looks better from here. I'll be with you soon.
Que me da mal rollo es que tengo que atravesar la puñetera tormenta de arena. Sí, que me hace gracia lo del micrófono. Vale, vamos a ver qué dice esto. Esto no dice nada, vale.
Visibility could be better.
Sí que podría, sí.
Maybe I should wait.
Ah, mujer, vamos, tira. Es un vientecito de nada. Me voy a morir ya. Sí, me voy a morir ya.
Hola.
No me he muerto. No.
What happened? Where?
Parte del juego, es parte del juego.
was heading to... Impossible. I'm much closer to my destination. I must have walked for some time. But I don't remember it.
La mujer tiene unas lagunas que ni las mías, ¿eh?
Okay.
Igual es que no tiene desperdicio, ¿no?
Estaba mirando a ver si había alguna baliza o algo por aquí, pero no. Me cago en la leche.
Send Hopper closer to the camp.
Saltan
Find a
montes.
place to land. I need to get back to Dragonfly as soon as possible. Go to the infirmary and do a full set of tests on myself.
A lo mejor hay que ir por aquí abajo entonces. Qué bonita la iluminación.
No está mal.
Por aquí está mucho más tranquilo todo. No hay ni música. Por cierto, me encanta el doblaje. ¿Eh?
¿Por qué?
Pues son todos de un inglés. Uy. ¿Sé escalar? No sé saltar, pero sé escalar. Me encanta que tararee cada vez que está haciendo cosas.
All my legs are heavy. I feel it's not inviting.
¿No te mola?
Legs become too heavy. Hands become too weary.
Es un poco raro.
Down you go.
Se sienta ahí muy bien. Ay, wow.
Bueno, las vistas son bonitas.
I remember you. Regis' third satellite.
Vale, es otro.
Bueno, enhorabuena, Pepe.
Otro recuerdo. Ah, pues enhorabuena. Sí, el Route 96 lo ponen bastante bien, sí.
Astrogator, sir. Crew.
No lo jugamos, pero
Any updates?
We
de
have a set
hecho
of
creo que
data
están haciendo la
for
continuación si no la sacaron ya.
Great.
Me encanta el proyector.
How's the activity?
Su último
0,
modelo.
0 and 2.
So, less than nothing.
Hasta
Atmosphere?
los tablets de la
Nitrogen,
época.
78%, argon 2%, carbon dioxide 0, methane 4%. The rest is oxygen.
Wait, that's 16%. With oxygen concentration as such, there should be life. At least some microbes, and yet we have detected no traces.
Yeah, we'll get to that later. Let's finish with the probe readings first. Air radioactivity?
It's virtually 0.
In a word, a paradise. No radioactivity, no endospores, no bacteria, no mold, no viruses, nothing.
Just the oxygen. If there are no living organisms on the continent, there shouldn't be this much of it.
What if life develops on some other continents here?
No, I doubt it. Insulation outside the equatorial zone is weak. You don't see how thick the polar ice caps were, Doctor. I can guarantee a minimum of 5 miles of ice sheet, potentially 6.
That's true. There's more chance of something in the ocean. Some seaweed, algae. But why didn't life migrate to the land?
Could be because of hard radiation.
I don't think so. According to the probe readings, the ground activity is exceptionally low for this part of the galaxy.
I wonder if some special kind of drought-intolerant evolution occurred here. That would at least explain some of the abnormalities.
Anyway, we'll have to take a look at the water. First, it would be good to know what time frame we're working with. Marit, do you have the geological analysis?
It's a bit too early for mature conclusions, but this planet looks old to me. Such a fossilized egg must be at least
Los fotos, por fin.
old. Besides, the sun's seen better days too. It's almost a red dwarf.
Any rare resources, forms, creatures?
We can't expect such detailed data, sir. Not from this distance.
Por cierto, este juego también lo ponen muy bien, ¿eh? De 780 reviews en Steam tiene un 9,1.
What exactly are we looking for?
The value of this planet. For now, it may seem like the pinnacle of nonsense, but I assure you that Regis 3 is not without worth.
With all due respect, Astrogator, I have the impression you're not telling us everything.
As always, Dr. Koval, your instincts are correct. Please forgive my reticence.
Sí,
My goal is
supuestamente
to
sí, es una buena
maintain
historia.
unimpeded research neutrality. There is indeed a very important factor of interest in this planet. The Alliance.
The Alliance?
The Alliance?
Correct.
What do they have to do with it?
Well, they've sent their most powerful unit here.
But to our best knowledge, Condor's traversing a distant quadrant.
Well, I'm not talking about the Condor.
So, the Invincible.
Good guess, Doctor. A steel behemoth with the power to produce billions of kilowatts in a split second.
Joder.
Converting it into
Es un
energy fields that no
robot
human
gigante
body
ese,
can
creo.
penetrate. Concentrating it into destructive rays as hot as stars that can reduce a mountain range to dust or evaporate an ocean.
De vez en cuando
Together with
escucho un
its
ruido, así como
critical
ordenador, que me recuerda totalmente a
professionals
alguien.
that are neither better nor worse than us.
Well, I dare to say we're better trained, Astrogator. They are, however, unquestionable masters of propaganda.
I know that some accomplishments they brag about are very much far-fetched, but the capabilities of the Invincible are not subject to doubt. And we as the scientific body should sever ourselves from the emotional and symbolic facade.
Eso te lo he puesto en las tiradas.
We cannot ignore facts.
Creo que tiene
just
ganas de ir al
because
baño o
we
algo. Se está ahí agarrando la barriga.
All right. But where do we stand in all this, together with our, may I say, not quite as numerous staff?
Despite our modest forces, we still have a chance to gain a critical advantage over the Alliance, while avoiding confrontation.
Okay, and how would we do that?
Simple. We leave this planet before the Invincible arrives here.
Which is when, exactly?
Well, they're still far away.
Astrogator, please, how much time do we have to conduct safe research?
13 days.
There's no time to lose, then.
Joder,
I appreciate your eagerness, Koval. Dr. Krauter, do we need full
13 días,
gear?
me cago en la leche.
Entonces sí.
Also, I caution you against taking off your helmets for a prolonged duration. This amount of methane is not neutral. Breathing the local atmosphere will lead to saturation drop, and you may start showing symptoms of mild brain damage, feel stupefied. But
Gafotas.
don't worry, not before an hour or even a couple of hours.
I see. Dr. Gorski, will you program Artie to collect samples?
Of course.
¡Y que viene el planeta!
Krauter, please prepare for the surface. Koval, you two.
Dios, en vez de una
You're
taza
leaving
parece
early
que tiene una
in the morning.
maceta delante.
And
Es
what
enorme
about
eso.
me?
You're staying on board, Doctor.
But Astrogator,
This is not up for debate. I need you here. As you well know, there's not much work
Pero
to do
creo
for a
que en mi casa había un
biologist on
cenicero
Regis
igual.
3. If
well, if I was ordered to stay, what the hell am I doing here?
No sé, pero ya es hora de ir moviendo el culo, muchacha.
El hacer de noche rememorando. Si es que aquí se hace de noche, que no lo sabemos.
No creo que sea como Pitch Black, ¿eh?
Oh, thank goodness. Not everyone's in the field.
Uy. Tengo múltiples contactos en el radar.
Buah.
This is Dr. Yasna reporting. Do you copy?
Eran dos
I'm
bombillas de
entering the
esas.
campgrounds. Is anyone out there?
Uh,
Androbot.
no supongo que es el Androbot.
Stop!
Ni puto caso.
Androbot, stop! What the... Dr. Gorski, have you made changes to the Androbot's algorithms without telling anyone? Again? Ah, well,
Mancomunidad.
never mind. Oh, maybe if I...
Es Artie.
Default position. I don't know what's wrong with you, buddy, but you clearly don't want to cooperate.
Parece que está deprimido. Míralo por detrás, a ver si tiene algún...
Sí, es lo que voy a hacer ahora. No parece que pueda hacer nada. Solo tiene estas dos opciones, ¿no?
Si le levantas el brazo tampoco te da ninguna por detrás, ¿no?
No, le levanta el brazo y lo vuelve a... le vuelve a bajar. No me deja hacer nada hasta que baje el brazo. Así que por aquí, por ahora,
De momento nada.
no hay mucho que hacer, ¿no? Pues podrían haber hecho entradas más incómodas.
Hostia. Una persona
O algo.
catatónica.
Dr. Crowther! Didn't you hear me earlier? Doctor? Is everything alright?
Haciendo pedorretas.
Doctor, please. Look at me. I report that I've located Dr. Crowther. He's in bad shape. I'm gonna examine him now. Temperature normal. Pulse 2. O2 saturation is fine. There's nothing physically wrong with the doctor.
Vamos a dar un bofetón a ver si así.
His pupils respond properly.
Parece que está
Look at my
refunfuñando.
finger.
Sí.
No delay
Ah,
in reactions.
Mira el oxígeno.
Excuse me.
Sí, casi mejor.
Jasna, can you hear me?
Astrogator.
Finally. I've been listening to you for 2 hours now.
My receiver is dead.
No need to explain yourself, Doctor. I know everything. The transmitter was still working, so I heard your reports. You didn't have it easy.
Wait, please. I need to reconnect.
Bueno, no creo que a él le importe, ¿no?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Copy you, Doctor. Loud and clear. Do I understand correctly that the Doctor's life is not in imminent danger?
That's my initial diagnosis, yes.
Yet no response to verbal communication.
None.
Conclusions, Doctor? Do you have any idea what's wrong with him?
Both mental illness and serious bodily injury could contribute to this condition. However, he wasn't suffering from any disorders. And there's nothing wrong with him physically. Epileptic seizure and chronic diseases can also be ruled out.
So what? He's just fine?
On the contrary, something is very wrong with him and I can't figure out what. Which is even more worrying.
Ya te digo.
I'll prepare the infirmary. But first things first, Lander. We need to get you all on board. Everyone, not just Dr. Crowther.
Couldn't we just evacuate him right away?
If it were that easy, I would have sent the hopper long ago. Please look for the mission log. It should include crucial data about the crew's activities. We have 3 more people to find. And you still need to designate a place for the landing.
Encuentra el registro de la misión.
Hello? Anyone else here?
Vale,
I
por ahí
found
se
Dr.
sale.
Crowther.
Qué bien, otro cuadernillo de estos.
It's not.
Muestra un compuesto de níquel, hierro, berilio y titanio. Hace millones de años un enorme meteorito de ferro-níquel.
Pero níquel.
Mission log, but it will do. Dr. Crowther kept records. Meticulous as always.
What's in there?
Dr. Gorski has moved away from the research sector to the west.
Ah, that's right. You followed those deposits of metal.
Metal? That's why we have detectors.
Correct.
Mine died, but Crowther had one as well, didn't he?
Like everyone in the crew, Doctor.
The most important thing is probably the landing coordinates. BA-2316.
Noting. 360. Excellent. I'm uploading the data. Starting calibration.
Desequipar.
Are you looking for the detector?
Yeah, just a sec.
¿Te funciona?
Got it.
Please make sure it works.
I don't understand why it wouldn't. It's a rather reliable piece of equipment.
Like everything around that's already broken.
Okay, checked. I'm leaving the tent.
Vamos a salir ya por aquí. Sí que me parece interesante el juego. Como historia, más que nada.
Bueno, es pronto para decir nada.
Now for the
La
robots.
historia me
It's
parece interesante.
unresponsive.
Yes, I know. I'm currently trying to establish connection. Just
Is something wrong with the connection, sir?
it's not working. I'm not sure why. There's a relay transmitter in the camp, so the signal should be strong enough.
A relay?
Yasna?
¿Qué
What are you
coño?
up to?
One sec. I'm looking for it.
Necesitos.
What about the rest of the crew? You're gonna make them wait?
Right, the others. We've no time to lose.
Exactly. All right, you tin bastard. One more time.
Fascinating.
Did you find anything, Doctor?
Nice specimen. Oh, it's still alive.
Ah, the fish Dr. Gorski caught. Do you remember?
Yeah, I remember.
No, yo no lo recuerdo. A ver.
Espera, déjame que haga memoria. Esto es como caso abierto.
Dragonfly, come in.
Hello, Regis. Dragonfly here. Dr. Yasna at the radio.
And Novik? Is his leg still bothering him?
Yes, he's been resting in his quarters.
We're setting up on the shoreline. It's late, but we still have time to examine the ocean floor. Gorski is preparing the probe for launch. We'll start research soon. Oh, one more thing, Yasna.
Yes?
It's beautiful here. The ocean, wind, sand.
A ver si sería un poco ridículo así.
It's cramping just at the near side.
Should I include this in my reports?
I'm serious. I don't know about you, but
Simplemente lo recuerden y nosotros lo vemos, nada más.
we do everything to go further, see more, take mankind one step closer to omnipotence, and then
Omnipotencia.
even
Toma
take
ya.
a walk on land. As if enjoying everything that's around us was almost a...
I understand how you feel, Koval. After all these years, I miss home too.
Is it that obvious? I come across as, well, erudite, but at the end of the day, it's simple...
La morriña es muy poderosa.
Well, a little obvious.
We have to examine the composition of the ocean water.
Collect the mineral samples.
Yes, that's right. Do you want to do the honors?
Gladly.
Koval, where are you going?
Probe
Over.
the water. I'm switching to
A
manual.
little, quick recce. I'm gonna take a look around.
Distance 100.
Vas a fumar, ¿no?
Bates, are you there?
All right, Koval.
300.
I'll allow you to go on this recce of yours.
Copy that. Thank you.
Yes.
You're too soft on him, Yasna.
I know, I know.
500.
Damn me. Am I seeing this right?
Dr. Krauser, would you please have a look here? Of course. Just a second. It's like a school of fish.
Koval, did you hear that? They found something.
I'm coming.
Venga, puntito, que llegas.
I'm here.
About time. Here, take a look.
What are they doing? They're moving away from us.
From us? We're talking about an artificial robotic gizmo.
Right from the probe. As soon as I swing it closer to them, do you see what happens?
Is this normal, Yasna? What do you think?
It's hard to speak of normality here, but animals are usually not afraid of equipment or anything they haven't seen before.
Are you saying they've already seen probes?
I've no idea, but their behavior suggests some sort of defense mechanism. Catch at least one for examination. Then I'll be able to say more.
Come here. One more time. Got it. What
Ole.
did you do? I had to electrocute it. Wouldn't have caught it otherwise. I'm
Joder,
taking the specimen.
churrusco el pobre pez.
That's a fine one. There'll be plenty to dissect, Jasna.
Qué pobillo. Bueno, pues tendremos que ir a por aquí, ¿no? Por Goski. Ya que tú no eres de mucha utilidad.
Está deprimido el pobre.
Sí, la verdad es que sí que lo parece. ¿Por aquí entonces? Sí. Después izquierda. Es seguir esta parece.
Jasna, focus.
Me he quedado ciega.
Once more, status.
Ah. ¿Qué
Es
coño?
un poco torpe, ¿no?
No. No point in going back this way.
¿Qué cojones ha pasado?
No sé, que te... ¿Tuviste otra laguna mental?
No, sigo en el mismo sitio. Supongo que sería un loading o algo. A ver, el sitio es muy árido, pero...
I found the area
sé.
marked by Dr. Krauter. There's no one around.
What do you think? Can we land the hopper safely here?
I think so. Solid ground. A large flat area. We won't find a better place.
Entry point? Will it be 50 meters? Air accessibility is paramount.
Yes, it's relatively clean. You can send Hopper, sir.
Vale, por aquí. A ver si nos envía la tripulación entonces. Y yo no estoy respirando esta atmósfera.
Está respirando su casco.
Digo yo.
Damn! I seem to have gone too far. I can see the field markings that Dr. Gorski left behind, and I haven't found anyone yet.
They all may have left the area as well. But before you move on, make sure to check the whole perimeter.
As long as I'm here, let's see if I can spot someone in the distance.
Right. Anything interesting?
Unfortunately, no. I'm going back.
Por aquí no puedo bajar. Pues tendré que ir por aquí entonces. Porque por aquí tampoco puedo ir, ¿no? No. Vale, pues vamos a ver. Seguir la pared, vale. Registro el área de excavación en busca de gente. Ya no es... Ya le da igual quién. Me hace
Lo
gracia
importante
como...
es encontrar a alguien.
Me hace gracia como empaña el casco. Es que respira fuerte. Tiene un tornillo verde que no me gusta nada.
No sé, espérame que estás pasando por todos los colores del arco iris.
Clear for now.
Tracker?
Silent. By the way, what did they find here?
Oh, right. You don't remember. A piece of metal sticking out of the ground. Sounds inconspicuous, but in this desert environment, it's a phenomenon. The artifact turned out to be too big to dig up, or to subject to chemical and spectrometric analysis. Dr. Gorski set out to investigate its source, to find some end.
And? Did he?
That I don't know.
Pues sí que... ¡Ay!
Got someone. I'm following the signal.
La verdad es que parece que estoy como un juguete. Uff. Mal rollo. Chica, deja de respirar tanto.
There's something on the ground.
Así, ¿no?
Conocido.
It's a journal.
Oh, qué bien.
Qué bien, lectura.
Cotilla, cotilla.
Geological
Bah,
cross-section.
no hay nada jugoso.
Measurements.
Espera,
These
espera.
are Merritt's notes.
Capas sencillas sedimentaria entreveradas. Con la situación de hidrología.
She must be somewhere close.
Please search the entire area thoroughly.
Ah. Alianza Cosmosolidaria.
Obelisco 3.
¿Mm?
Operación Obelisco. Expedición Obelisco 3.
Toma ya.
I think I know where I can find her.
Por aquí. Tiene pinta, ¿no? Vámonos. Y por aquí. Vale. ¡Mochila!
The signal's coming from a cast-off backpack.
That's concerning.
I'm close, but I can't see her.
¿No puedo coger la mochila?
No.
¿La encontré?
She's here. I found her. Merritt, wake up. Wake up. Do you hear me?
Dr. Merritt?
No. No vital functions.
What's
I
going
need
on?
to. 1, 2,
Está muerta.
3. Come on. Nothing. 1, 2. Don't do this to me, Merritt. Don't. Please. Live, damn it. Merritt. Breathe. Thank you.
Doctor. Yasna.
No.
That's enough. Enough.
¡Te pares, coño! ¡Pa!
Merritt.
Pues sí que tardamos poco en ver la primera muerte.
She's.
I know.
Y se me va otra vez.
Yasna. We have to find the others.
Please give me a minute.
Of course.
Everything will be fine. All fine.
Parecía maja.
Cover's next.
Yes, I think so. You should be close.
La excavación. Vale, tengo que volver entonces.
Do you think Koval?
Let's not assume the worst. You'll find it, Doctor. Alive. I'm sure about that.
Someone's here.
Madre mía. ¿Das lucecitas?
Ya, bueno, una es la mochila. Ahí está.
Oh no.
Yasna, status. Yasna.
Koval? Don't do this to me. No. You're
¿Qué va a echarme
alive.
así a esta mujer?
Did you hear that, sir? Koval's alive.
I didn't doubt it for a second, Doctor. What's his current state?
Checking. Parameters normal, yet he's completely unresponsive.
Ahí, pasándolo sobre bien.
Koval? Koval?
Igual que el otro.
His eyes are so empty. Just like Krauter's. Koval, what the hell is wrong with you?
Are all the symptoms the same as Dr. Crowder's?
He's calm. Calmer.
Well, at least he's alive. Now listen to me, Yasna. The lander is on its way, but before you get Dr. Koval on board, I want you to do something. Yasna,
I'm listening.
please look around for his journal.
It's everywhere. In pieces.
Not good. Koval was in radio contact with Dr. Gorski.
Taking notes.
That's exactly why it's so important. These notes may help us find our man.
Voy a coger estas cositas que
I'll
tienes
go
por
over
aquí.
them,
Ya te digo.
but it may take a while.
Have you found it?
No, it's nothing about Dr. Gorski. Found them. Surprisingly accurate. He wrote down Gorski's every step.
Great. Let's get Koval to the evacuation area. Can you carry him, Doctor?
Will be pretty hard in 1G. But the gravity here should make things a tad easier. Got him.
Como un bebé.
Ya te digo. ¿Ha llegado el saltamontes? Me gusta el nombre de las naves.
When you're there, put Dr. Koval in the seat. And I'll connect to the Andromon through the Manda's antenna.
Haven't you rebooted yet?
No, not quite. But it will work now.
The lander's already descending. Koval, look over there. You'll be on Dragonfly in a moment. Safe and sound. Well, safe.
Did he react?
Not at all.
Vale, ahora sí que no puedo correr.
I don't get it. What could have led to all this? Crowder, our dear Merrick, now Koval, an unprecedented degradation of equipment, recurring connectivity issues. It all has to be related somehow. On the other hand, how could it be? There's not much on this planet. Primitive life forms in the ocean, metal deposits in the ground. Although the latter got Dr. Gorski's interest for some reason.
It's crazy how everything's falling apart here. I don't know. Maybe we're dealing with some kind of anomaly. An atmospheric or magnetic phenomenon.
Wouldn't something like that show on the charts? All those measurements Gorski took?
I remember. Maybe he made a mistake.
Qué pequeñito es el saltamontes. No pinta de verde.
Va adentro.
Es como un bebé.
Me deja hacer.
Ya te digo.
See you up there.
Qué paneles.
Only Gorski's left.
Vale,
He
voy a
might have
por...
made it quite far.
Agreed. Everything points to it.
I don't know how long I'll be looking for him. It might take hours before I come back.
We also don't know Gorski's condition, nor what he's going through.
And Dr. Crowder doesn't. I have to go back for him.
There's no need. I just regained control of the Andromon, so please leave it to me.
Vale, guay.
I'll carry him as well as the Dr. Merritt's body. In the meantime, please focus on finding Gorski.
Vale. Me gusta esa repartición de tareas. Vale, Gorski teóricamente debería andar por el... Encuentra al doctor Gorski. Área de excavación. No me acuerdo dónde ir ahora. Porque por aquí no está. Y por aquí no puedo... Ah, bueno, a lo mejor ahora sí que me deja ir por ahí. Vamos a mirar. Mira por aquí, ¿no?
Sí, no solo están ahí, ¿no, Pepe?
Sí, yo te digo. Porque lo lógico pues, es que para alargar la
I'm
jugabilidad,
still here. If
Que
you're
lo tengas que hacer
wondering,
tú
sir.
todo.
sí, lleva al otro, lleva al robot.
Takes longer than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor. We're in this together.
I'm leaving the excavation site. How did he come down?
Pues así.
La mujer se ahoga un vaso de agua, ¿eh?
I've got Gorski's signal.
So soon?
Es que soy buena.
Be him.
Then who?
Not who, but what. Well, it's weird. Dr. Gorski hardly ever parted, but
You were correct, sir. It's just our probe. It looks inactive.
can't be completely broken if you picked up a signal. I'd say it's running in safe mode. Please try to power it on.
Do we have time for this?
It's for a good reason, Doctor. The probe could prove useful in the search. And besides, you'll see.
Okay. I'm opening the probe,
Joder, esta tecnología.
Ya te digo.
turning the systems on.
No, stop. Wait for
Quieta.
instructions. There's a button on the left side of the fuse box. Hold it, and then turn the dial again. Now go ahead.
Hola.
Slide records.
Correct.
I didn't know we had access to them.
You couldn't have known. This is not standard procedure. But as they say, extremis malice, extrema remedia.
Guau, ya te digo, Pepe tiene hasta diapositivas.
Sí, sí. Muchas risas, pero han estado en el espacio, ¿eh?
Mira, que super diapositivas.
Ah, es que me da un huevo. Ah, mira que de peces.
A photo of the first days on the surface. They started exploring the littoral zone almost immediately.
They reported as much. It wasn't until the fourth day the comms failed.
I recognize these structures. This is where they began to dig.
Y ahí están el pararrayos que dice Pepe.
Hours passed. 3 crew members are still there. Dr. Gorski must have left already.
We lost contact shortly thereafter.
The probe followed him, and he followed the detector's readings.
Going after those metal structures.
Yes, that's what I meant.
What's next?
Last slide. There's mostly noise.
Nothing in particular stands out to you, Doctor. They were digging and suddenly, poof, people are dead?
No need to shout, Astrogator.
Qué
I'm just
borde.
letting you know what I see. That's all. Hang on. An absurdly high electromagnetic field reading.
That's something. Sort of. What are the earlier readings?
Checking. Still high in the slide just before. And earlier, quite normal.
Normal, 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 todo normal. No hay ninguno. Son todos normales. Y aquí empiezan a subir.
It happened in a matter of seconds. But there's nothing except dunes. Sand, a few rocks, a shadow.
Shadow?
Another sandstorm, I guess.
All right, Doctor. Let's move on. You may turn on the fuses now. We'll take the probe with us.
Vale, pues venga. Tic. Es como estar viendo Perdidos en el Espacio el original.
Good. I've got it on my radar. Now I can give commands to the probe. And? What do you see?
Sospechosísima.
Is it working correctly?
It's not flying very smoothly. I guess it's still a bit broken.
Meaning? How?
It moves only in a straight line. Just up and down, then sideways. No complex moves.
Ah, don't worry about that. It's because I'm controlling it manually. I'll put it
Era
in
un poco
auto
cutre.
mode. From now on, it will follow you, Doctor.
Oh, it'd be nice to have some company. I mean, apart from yours, sir.
1 second. That's odd. There's no data in the probe's memory. No ID, no nothing. Do you want to give it a new ID? Name it, basically. After all, it'll be with you for a while. So, what's it going to be?
Huh. A name for the teleprobe. All right. I can think of something.
Copy that. I'm listening.
¡Bali!
Wally.
Venga, voy a seguir con la temática de bichos.
Please enter B. B, E,
A mí me gustaba Wally.
Done. Now, a few more tweaks.
Mira que los de Disney se lo toman todo
Se
muy
ha
a pecho.
perdido un
At
gran
your
nombre.
disposal.
Yo quería llamarlo abdominales, pero
Eso solo vale para naves.
bueno, es una casi nave.
Tú estás conmigo, ¿verdad, Pepe? Habría sido lo mejor.
Solo estoy siguiendo la temática del juego.
Ya.
Pero Boli molaba.
I don't see
Nos ha
these
chafado
metal
todos nuestros
structures
sueños.
anywhere. The detector's measurement is very clear. I'm going straight on.
No crossroads? Branches?
Not yet. Just one thick, tangled vein.
No veo un carajo, la verdad. ¿Ah?
I guess I found the first point.
You guess? We have to be sure, Doctor.
Well, I'm at the first clear branching of these structures, such as reported by Dr.
Como
Gorski.
si fuera un cable.
What happened next?
He followed the branch to the right. Another thing he reported was a massive vertical structure.
Bajo el suelo, comprueba el ramal derecho. Entonces, muestra vertical, sobresale a través de la superficie, tanque de agua. Vale. Que fuera por el derecho, ¿no? Las estructuras se ramificaron bajo el suelo. Comprueba el ramal derecho. A ver qué narices. A ver si estoy yendo bien, porque madre mía. Ahí está, la estructura. Ahí va Baluni.
The probe detected something.
See that
¿Qué has encontrado?
What is it exactly?
Well, the structure from the notes, it fits the description perfectly. Well done, B. I knew I could count on you.
Well, we didn't bring it to the surface for no reason. Even in the first stage procedure.
Oh, now I'm going to apply for it.
As soon as you find Dr. Gorski, I'll see to it myself. All right, how about that point? What does it look like? What caught the doctor's attention?
Looks sort of like scaffolding set up underground. Inside the ground, actually.
An unusual structure shape?
Definitely.
Do you think someone actually built it?
It was a far-fetched theory, but seems so.
Hombre, desde luego no me parece que sea muy natural esto, ¿eh?
The next point, the third one, is a metal bundle running along the bottom of some water reservoir.
Interesting. An object as such should be easy to locate.
Volvemos a suponer que tengo que seguir recto.
Vale.
¿Te hubiera gustado Baluni?
Boli me gusta más. Ahí vuelve.
¿Pues está bueno?
No sé, o líquido desconocido.
Vale, ¿me entiendes?
There's the water.
And the metal bundle?
As expected. It's at the bottom. Before you ask, sir, there's little to say about it.
All right. So how many are left?
2 points. Or at least that's what he told Koval. What he did next, it's hard to assess.
Well, the battery
Vid, no suena tan bien. Tienen que tener dos sílabas bien diferenciadas.
A ver.
The fourth point is a structure that fills a rock massive, on top of which he found surface structures.
Sounds like a crucial node in this whole system.
La cuestión es sí cómo llego yo a eso. Por aquí. Por ahí no voy a poder. Pues voy a seguir por aquí, porque por ahí no se puede. Sí, sigue por aquí. Uf, cada vez hay más abajo, Oye, de zapatos.
Gotcha. I found his tracks. Finally, some tangible evidence that he was going this way.
Ah, good. It's downhill all the way, Doctor.
I wouldn't be so sure, Astrogator. The next point is at a height of approximately 100 meters. Definitely uphill. I think we have the fourth point. I confirm. It's the fourth one. I see our flag. What if I don't find him at all?
You will. Just follow his tracks carefully. According to our records, it's been no more than 6 hours since he was here. Think about it, Doctor. On a cosmic scale, it's nothing.
Well, on a human scale, it could mean the difference between life and death.
Qué guay. Debe saltar.
The structures undergo noticeable changes here. If it keeps growing at this rate, I don't know what I'll find at the end.
What kind of growth are you talking about, Doctor? Depth, width, complexity level?
In every aspect.
Interesting. Do you think these veins lead somewhere? To something?
I'm leaning more and more towards that conclusion. But I can't tell what we might expect at the end, if it ends at all. Hello, B.
Vale, vamos a ver si podemos subir por aquí. Hay mierda de cascos que no son anti-empañados, ¿eh?
La verdad es que sí. Algo que viene de la tecnología.
Sigo diciendo que se han llegado fuera de la Vía Láctea.
Ya, es un juego.
Vale.
Whoa, hey. Easy there.
3, 2, 1.
The land is departing.
Yes, they're on their way.
So
Bien.
RT has transported Dr. Krauter.
Affirmative, it's in the lander. However, the robot didn't find him in the tent.
How's that?
The doctor was already some distance from the
Madre
camp.
mía.
I think he was following you, Yasna.
Sir, why didn't you say anything?
The androbot located him quickly enough. and I thought it was pointless to worry you.
Oh, thank goodness he's safe now.
Yo empiezo a no fiarme de este tío.
Ya.
I've reached
Yo
the
no me fío
top.
de nadie.
The doctor discovered something new from here. Something he called bushes.
Huh. I've heard that term before.
In their conversations between Koval and Gorski.
No, Jasna. You're the one who reported it to me. Right after you landed.
Seriously? Well,
Sí, no me acuerdo.
I don't see anything like it now, sir. Wait. Koval noted down the parameters.
Sí, de Vir nos fiamos.
Azimuth 350. Distance 200 meters.
Copy that. I'm sending the probe.
Uy. Desapareció.
I know I'm in a hurry, but I should check this place first.
Vale. La verdad es que sí, los rollos estos son... Mierda.
Got it. I see the bushes.
And the doctor?
Hard to tell. Visibility is poor.
Demasiado
It's
gas.
going to be harder than before. I don't know how the doctor...
When it comes to finding a safe route, there won't be a problem. But you'll have to get there on your own 2 feet.
I suppose the probe will carry out the first task. It's capable yet?
Of course. I set the environment analysis mode.
Hi, B. Lead the way.
Y eso era totalmente R2D2.
I must say, it's a clever device, this probe of ours. Hey, can it fly for this long?
Yes. Longer than you can stand on your feet.
Sounds like the perfect research unit. Maybe even better than a human.
Well, let's not exaggerate.
Of course, I wasn't being serious. However helpful they may be, they're still just tools in the hand of man, often faulty.
Seguro que es el AliExpress. Te pillo, que te pillo, que te pillo.
Oh, we have a problem.
Un pequeño
Something
problema,
serious?
sí.
I already mentioned the faulty machines, right? Well, the route determined by the algorithm goes over a chasm.
I can repeat the command.
No. I'll go around.
Unfortunately, this is an outdated model. Such mistakes are inevitable. But the perception module itself has already been greatly improved. Its accuracy increases exponentially.
Exponentially. Can you imagine us, proteinaceous creatures, developing so quickly, sir?
No, not in the course of evolution. You can't perfect a person like that.
That's right, you can't. We wait thousands of years for visible changes.
If you started to fear for your position,
Well, everything indicates that the clear distinction between humans and robots will soon disappear.
and then what?
We won't be limited by our own abilities. Robots will excel in areas where we either cannot or do not want to surpass them. To put it bluntly, they will do the dirty work for us.
And we'll just sit in the warm privacy of a laboratory? Send them to the other side of the universe?
Yeah, that's one example.
Qué
Well,
guay.
I don't know.
Mira, un geyser.
Astrogator, can you hear that?
What am I supposed to be hearing?
That's the point.
Nothing.
Silence. We're talking about robots, and Dr. Gorski still hasn't spoken on the channel.
Well, I don't know. He must be a long way from here.
Pues sí que estamos bien.
Dr. Gorski, are you here somewhere?
Ahí están los arbustos negros. Pues sí que hay vida, sí, en el planeta. Aunque me dan mal rollo estos arbustos negros. Que me recuerda un poco lo de
These
Alien.
bushes are kind of weird.
You better stay away, Doctor. I'd like a brief description. Just keep a distance.
Allow me to use the language I would use to describe living forms, sir.
Of course.
So they look like pituitary, brush-like formations. They grow out of cracks in the bare rock. They're high, more or less, from 1 to several meters.
Y aquí podría haber alguno más, ¿no? A mí lo que más me preocupa son la mierdecilla que sueltan.
They can be singular, though in some locations they create a uniform thicket that covers the walls of the ravine in a rusty brush-like layer. That's how it looks, to put it briefly.
Would you also venture to guess their significance? Some function, purpose?
Staying on the topic of biological analogies, these bushes remind me of corals, in a purely visual category, because they're far from marine organisms. So I would guess that these are colonial structures, perhaps rock-forming ones. However, their main structure has nothing to do with corals. No noticeable mesenchymal tissues, no nidocyst, matocyst, or spirocyst. No visible oral discs.
Yeah, all right, Doctor. I didn't ask for a marine biologist.
Astrogator, Gorski's not here. I'm afraid he continued to explore.
Madre
And if he
mía.
went where I think he did, he might have lost contact with the camp as well as Dragonfly.
So we will most likely lose contact too.
Pues sí.
Possibly. Well, there's only one way to be certain.
Empieza a ser chunguito, ¿eh?
Lord-
Going to the doctor.
The line's breaking up, but I understood. I'll let you know, sir, when I come out of the tunnel.
Sí, lo de no acercarnos a los arbustos ya... Desaparece la idea, ¿no? Bueno...
Encima se nos va la olla.
¿Qué coño?
Altitude 24,000. Speed 250. Going smoothly, Hopper.
Sí, eso parece. De cuando bajamos, ¿no?
Supongo.
Already
Bueno, la música me recuerda a Mass Effect.
Throttle down. 30 seconds till touchdown. Everything's looking good. Over?
Roger that.
Altitude 5,000. Ignition 10%. I record data dropout, but otherwise still looking good. Entering final descent.
Copy. Entering final.
¡Ah! ¡Qué toño!
Hopper has landed. I repeat, Hopper has landed. Astrogator, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Any side effects? Landing wasn't too hard on you?
All good. Spine still in one piece. No signs of overstrain. Not even shortness of breath.
Perfect. Hopefully the hike to camp goes just as smoothly.
I'm going outside.
Visibility?
100%. The dust has already settled.
Qué calentito, ¿eh?
Un poquito, sí.
What about that lander, Yasna? You think our people tried to fly away on it?
I seriously doubt it. Looks like a bad malfunction to me.
But I'm taking Hopper out of here. We can't afford to lose this lander too.
Vale.
Astrogator, I don't know what we expected. Coming here at the end of our expedition. The equipment is barely working. Works at all. And you, sir. You barely escaped alive. Okay, I admit that we have a very successful campaign behind us. But I feel like we've used up all our luck. And now, we're asking for trouble.
Hostia puta.
It's just one planet too many for us.
Which doesn't change the fact we're here. Let's focus on completing this mission.
Esto sí que es una maldita preciosidad.
It better be that way. We have the right to come home at last.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with such a law. But there is one thing I can refer to when we find ourselves in a difficult situation. If the continuation of the mission endangers the lives of the crew, the provisions of the imprimis homini law apply. First and foremost, the safety of people is what matters.
It's good to know we have this right, but I wish we didn't have to use it. Oh, damn. You were right, Cobble.
Es que es una pasada. Vale, teóricamente ahora entonces, si tengo que ir al campamento, debería ir hacia la derecha.
They stopped for a break.
How do you know? Are there any signs of the crew?
I found a cigarette butt and a pack. Someone was smoking here.
So,
Lemmy.
they didn't give a damn about the regulations.
Disrupting the ecosystem.
That's not the point. I understand you want to minimize the effects of our interference here, Doctor, but the mission's safety is at stake. I don't think I have to explain to you the dangers of igniting a dusty atmosphere. Preserving the integrity of Regis 3's already extinct ecosystem is not a priority in this scenario. Negligible, actually.
Security procedures exist for humans. The rule of integrity is for the sake of everything alien to us. We shouldn't place one above the other.
What are you saying, Yasser? The mission and the safety of our people have the highest priority. Always.
Always? Are we really that self-righteous?
Of course, Doctor. We must be the most important to ourselves. And they must be the most important to themselves. Whoever they will be.
Excuse my interruption, sir. Can you please confirm that I'm on the correct route?
Yes, I confirm. This rate will reach the camp within an hour. So, continuing. In the end, the strongest will survive. Isn't that how evolution works?
Not in a biological sense, Astrogator. Besides, I'm not convinced if we should interfere with everything alien to us just because we can.
Doctor, interference is at the heart of human nature. Man would still be a monkey if he'd only looked at trees instead of cutting them down.
This route may be faster, but it's not the easiest. Anyway, back to our conversation. I can't argue with that.
Agüita. Agüita, agüita. Más de esos árboles por aquí también. Pues espera que esté caminando en una hora.
Astrogator, I found a peculiar inorganic structure. It looks like some spiky metal growths.
Artificial plants? Is spontaneous growth possible with this type of structure?
I've never seen anything like this. I feel nauseous. Suddenly. That's not it.
Y con el casco puesto.
I feel darkness. Hang on.
¿Qué pasó? Para dejarme, ¿no? Ups. Ya se acabó el otro. Justo. Ya hemos pasado por ahí. Bueno, pues lo vamos a dejar aquí por esta noche. No sé qué os ha parecido a vosotros los 90 minutos. A mí me ha gustado bastante. Es intrigante, como mínimo. Me parece un juego bastante correcto. Sí, seguramente lo sigamos jugando.
A ver si no...
¿Decrece?
¿Eh?
¿Decrece? ¿Flaquea?
Ay, no me sale la palabra. En fin. Sí, que va peor. Después.
Vale. Bueno, nosotros lo vamos a ir dejando por esta noche. Mañana nos seguimos con este. Mañana vamos a
Mañana
probar.
me toca la granja
Sí.
Chupichuski.
Vamos a jugar a Cute Farmer Life, un juego así bastante indie, que creo que también es español además, que es lo mítico de las granjitas, de plantar.
Pixelado, si
Sí.
no estoy equivocado.
Sí, es bastante pixelado, sí. Eso lo probaremos mañana. La verdad es que a mí este me ha intrigado bastante, así que The Invincible yo creo que lo vamos a seguir probando en algún momento y vamos a seguir jugando con él. Y a ver cómo continúa la historia, que es curioseta. Y además, mira, Pepe también se apunta, así que... No, mañana va a tocar el otro. Ya teníamos que haberlo jugado.
Lo siento, Pepe.
Jugado ayer, como quien dice. Este lo continuamos pasado mañana, si quieres. O cuando estés, que a lo mejor pasado mañana no puedes. Pero bueno, eso ya será mañana. Así que, como siempre, muchas gracias por estar con nosotros. Y hasta mañana.
Chao.